Hi, Charlie.
How is I say AE Pie?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I'm Sophie. I'm the president of Vols for Israel here.
Talk
so
right in there. Yeah.
I appreciate
God bless
you being
Israel.
here. Thank you. I listen to your podcast a lot. I agree with you on most things, but I have to disagree with you on comparing abortion to the Holocaust. Just because the Holocaust was such a uniquely designed genocide, and I think comparing it to anything else undermines both the tragedy of the Holocaust and the tragedy of abortion.
Okay, so it's a good point. However, you are right in one way. I'll agree with you on, and I think you bring a good point, that the design of the Holocaust was unique. Mm-hmm. It was about the extermination of a people. However, allow me to tell you where I'm coming from. Where are abortion clinics most likely to be found in America?
Black neighborhoods.
In black neighborhoods. There has, and the author and the charter of Planned Parenthood was a eugenicist.
Yeah.
She was such a eugenicist, she actually personally informed Adolf Hitler's views. Her name was Margaret Sanger. She wanted to use abortion as a depopulation movement to eradicate the black race. And she's doing a pretty good job of it. Black America has largely flatlined as portion of the American population, right around 13%. So while I agree that there was a specific horror to the Holocaust.
Okay, so you started Turning Point in 2012, right? So Trump's first rally in Arizona was when? And it was
the summer of 15.
Summer of 15. So I went with my mom. I was a Trump fan.
To a Trump rally.
To a Trump rally. His first one. And Tyler was there.
Tyler Boyer.
Yes, he was there with his wife, his beautiful wife and his kids. And he came up to me afterwards and he was like, hey, we have this organization and we're starting in Arizona. Would love for you to be a part of it. And it was one of those things where everything he said sounded super exciting, but I was getting ready to move to New York. And that was a season of life that I really prayed about. And it was something I needed to move on towards. And so I said, thank you for all the information, but I am moving to Manhattan. And I was like, stay in touch. And we didn't really stay in touch all that much. And then I went to Israel. And what year was that?
That was
2 years ago?
2018.
2018.
That was May of 2018.
And that was the embassy
opening. So I happened to be there in Israel too.
And so I was on a pilgrimage with my mom in Israel. And it was our last day. And we were standing in the ticket line. And I remember just trying to deal with pulling together all of the documents and stuff at the ticket counter. And I turned around and I saw someone who looked super familiar, but I've never talked to them or met them before. And I looked at him and I was like, I turned over to my mom and I was like, he looks really familiar, and didn't say anything. And then came back home and got a message from Tyler, from who I had met at the Trump rally. And he was saying, hey, you should come